Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. I have something special for you today. This beautiful 2020 Mini Cooper Clubman. This is the range-topping John Cooper Works model with the iconic package. This thing is pretty much as loaded as you can get for a Mini Clubman. And 2020 is an excellent year for the Mini Cooper, the Mini Clubman John Cooper Works, because it got a significant power upgrade. It now makes over 300 horsepower. That's about a 74 horsepower increase versus the previous year's John Cooper Works. Look at this. This had a MSRP of $50,750. You have the carbon black leather upholstery, driver's assistance package. The iconic trim level was a $7,000 premium. This thing has a lot of awesome equipment on it. If you want a copy of this, we can email it to you, or we can print it up for you when you come in. Beautiful color combination in Starlight Blue Metallic on carbon black. And this only has 2,259 miles at the time of making this video, one owner, clean Carfax. And you might be wondering, why would someone trade in this beautiful vehicle so soon? Well, they traded it in for a 2021 Toyota Supra. And it's funny, I was doing a video on that Supra explaining, well, why would someone trade in a 2021 Supra? To make a long story short, I've been in the car business all my adult life, and over about 16 years in the luxury end of things. And I can tell you, dealing with high-end luxury cars and sports cars, especially sports cars, people have a tendency to get something, it might be an impulse, and they get bored of it and they want something different, hence going from this to a Supra. And also, people who buy cars like this and Supras and luxury cars, they generally have a little bit more disposable income, so they can afford to take the loss of, you know, trading a vehicle in and stuff like that versus, you know, buying it new. People sometimes like cars and they like to change cars quite often, so that's how we acquired this one. So if you're looking for one, it's not anywhere near the $50,000 original MSRP for something that's still in near new condition. It wouldn't take me long to put 2,259 miles on a brand new car. So if you like the options and color combination, this is a great alternative over a brand new one for something that is loaded. You have this premium leather interior with the iconic package. You have leather trim on the side. It feels very nice. And then you have like this Alcantara suede cloth material with this kind of square stitching. Nice interior trim, navigation, Harman Kardon audio system, heated seats, keyless ignition with push button start. The only transmission available on the John Cooper Works Clubman is an 8-speed automatic transmission. In fact, this actually shares a lot of its DNA with BMW, which makes sense since BMW is Mini's parent company. Actually, it's very mechanically identical to the BMW X2 M35i. So if you're considering an X2, this actually has pretty much, you know, mechanically very similar. Engine, transmission, all-wheel drive system is very similar to the X2, and I think it's about $7,000 cheaper if you compare apples to apples. All-wheel drive is standard, so they'll put that 300 horsepower to the ground in the most efficient manner. Normally Minis are front-wheel drive, and I can tell you this thing would just be too much of a handful with front-wheel drive with 300 horsepower, so that all-wheel drive works great. I'm a manual transmission enthusiast, so I'm sorry this is not available with a manual, but this 8-speed is very efficient and actually will probably offer better performance and better fuel economy than a manual transmission. That's why manual transmissions unfortunately are going away, because automatics now, they perform better, they have better fuel economy. Before it was the opposite. Usually manual transmissions were less expensive, they gave you better fuel economy and better performance, but now when you have 8, 9 gears versus just 5 or 6 of a manual, it's hard to compete with that. Easy to use, straightforward gauges. I love the big circular information display center. This is the inspiration from the original Mini of the 60s that had a big, in the old Minis it was a big speedometer that was here. But now it houses the infotainment system. You have a backup camera, and you have a drive mode selector. And the other cool thing is when you change drive modes, also this little LED color strip changes depending on the drive mode, and also the exhaust changes as well. So right now it's in green, and let's put it over in sport mode. That's mid. Just a little bit louder. Now we have it in sport mode. And it even snap, crackles, and pops a little bit for you. Okay, also we have a heads-up display. Gives you the speed, and it gives you has traffic sign recognition, so it tells you the current speed limit in this parking lot, 10 miles per hour. Big panoramic roof. You can close the sunshades too to dim things down. I love how they have these toggle switches like you're on an airplane. It's kind of always been a mini trademark since they came back. I believe it says lane departure warning, forward collision warning, things like that. Nice leather up steering wheel. They got the John Cooper Works insignia in it. Aluminum pedals. And look at this, I love the red top. Goes nicely with the blue exterior. You have red mirror caps. Oh, and I know what you guys are thinking. For you mini John Cooper Works experts, these have the wrong wheels on it. Well, I'll tell you it doesn't. This is actually your winter tire package. So these are your winter wheels and tires. So with all-wheel drive, this is a little winter rallying machine with 300 horsepower. Then we have the summer performance wheel and tire package at our dealership. So this comes with 2 wheels and tires. You get the winter wheel and tire package, and you have the summer wheel and tire package. So that's awesome. And also, look at the size of these brakes. For such a little car, this thing has massive brakes. This is something you'd expect like in a big SUV or like a BMW M3 or M4. But these brakes are absolutely humongous. And then you also have very large brake calipers. And with 4 doors, it makes it a little bit more practical. We have to still understand this thing is a mini. It is pretty small, but I'm 6'2". I had this front seat adjusted for my height. It is a little bit of a tight squeeze for me, but I do fit back here. So obviously, if you want to, when the bars open again, if you want to take your friends out to the bars, they will probably be happy back there for 20 minutes or half hour. You probably wouldn't want to spend a couple hours back there. Little kids, it might be a different thing. And also of the Clubman, you have these cool barn doors that open up to a decently sized cargo area, and of course you can fold down those rear seats for more cargo space. You have the all-season floor mats, cargo area cover. Really a cool looking vehicle. And we also understand this is a pretty rare vehicle, so maybe you're looking at this video and you're in a different part of the country. Well, we have a very big pre-owned business. We sell vehicles out of state on a weekly basis. We can get this thing shipped just about anywhere in the country. Contact us for more details. We can get you a shipping quote. As far as sales tax and stuff is concerned, you're going to pay sales tax where you live if applicable, just as long as you don't have another residence here in Washington. And for those of you who are a little bit more local, right now we have a promotion going on due to COVID. People hesitancy to come into dealerships, as we can bring the dealership to you. We can put this on our car hauler, tow it to your house. All the paperwork, all that stuff can be pre-printed. We can get you pre-approved all over the phone and online. Once we get to your house, you can take it for a little spin around the block, make sure you like it. If it's all good, sign the paperwork. Then you have this beautiful mini Clubman John Cooper Works without ever having to leave your neighborhood. Of course, we have excellent LED headlights. And then you have a nice LED daytime running strip. And there is that awesome 300, it's a little over 300, I think it's like 302 horsepower, 304 horsepower, a little over 300 horsepower, twin power turbo, inline 4 engine. This is an engine you'll find in a lot of BMW products. It's the workhorse engine for BMW. You can find it in the 3 Series, the 4 Series, the 5 Series. They put it in a lot of their products. They've been making it for a long time, so this has a lot of proven BMW technology in it. It's a great vehicle, lots of fun, and it's something that's unique. When you're in the parking lot, there's not going to be too many other people in the parking lot with this car, or probably in your city or town, or for that matter, maybe the state. I think using our software, we use software to price and figure out what vehicles are worth. I think looking at the whole country, I found 5 2020 John Cooper Works minis for sale on the pre-owned market. So it's a rare vehicle indeed. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you soon and have a wonderful day.